The great Buddha once said, "The mind is everything. What you think, you become." These timeless words carry profound wisdom, and today we explore 11 things you must quietly eliminate from your life to cultivate inner peace and enlightenment. Each of these lessons is inspired by Buddha's teachings, and together they serve as a guide for personal growth, offering practical ways to shed what no longer serves us and make space for positive transformation. Let us begin. Lesson 1. Seeking validation from those who hurt you. It's natural to want to explain yourself to those who have wronged you, seeking validation for your feelings and actions. However, this often leads to more suffering and frustration. Buddha once said, "You will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger." Attempting to explain yourself to those who hurt you keeps you bound to the cycle of pain, as their acceptance or understanding may never come. Instead of seeking approval from those who hurt you, practice self-compassion and move forward without depending on external validation. Recognize that not everyone will understand your journey, and that's okay. By letting go of the need for validation from others, you regain control over your emotional well-being and break free from the cycle of suffering. Remember, true understanding and acceptance must come from within, not from those who may be incapable of offering it. Lesson 2. Over-discussing past breakups. After the end of a relationship, there's often a tendency to over-discuss and analyze every detail of what went wrong. This behavior keeps us trapped in the past, preventing healing and growth. Buddha taught, "Speak only endearing speech. Speech that is welcomed, speech when it brings no evil to others, is a pleasant thing." Repeatedly revisiting the end of a relationship only leads to more pain and suffering for both you and the other person involved. Instead of focusing on the past, allow yourself the space to heal and use your energy towards growth. Respect your own privacy and the dignity of the relationship by speaking kindly and with restraint. By choosing to let go of the constant need to rehash the past, you create room for new experiences and positive change in your life. You can use this time to discover more about yourself and develop a deeper sense of self-love and compassion. Lesson 3. Pursuing goals that lack meaning. Buddha once said, "The trouble is, you think you have time." This teaching reminds us of the brevity of life and the importance of pursuing goals that are truly meaningful. It is easy to fall into the trap of chasing goals driven by societal expectations or superficial desires, but this only leads to dissatisfaction. Take the time to reflect on what genuinely resonates with your values and let go of goals that do not contribute to your well-being. By aligning your actions with your true purpose, you make better use of the limited time you have and experience greater fulfillment. Pursuing meaningful goals brings a sense of joy and accomplishment that transcends mere material gains. Remember that your goals should bring you closer to inner peace and help you grow as a person, rather than being dictated by what society or others expect of you. Lesson 4. Raising your voice during conflict. When caught in the heat of frustration, raising your voice may feel like an outlet for your emotions. However, as Buddha taught, holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. Raising your voice only escalates conflicts and damages your relationships, creating a cycle of negativity. Practice responding rather than reacting. When faced with anger, take a moment to breathe and speak calmly. This will not only help in de-escalating the situation, but also protect your mental and emotional health, fostering stronger connections with those around you. By approaching conflict with calmness and mindfulness, you set an example for others and create an environment where understanding can flourish. This practice not only brings peace to your relationships, but also enhances your own emotional resilience. Lesson 5. Taking on other people's burdens. We often take on the emotional burdens of others, feeling responsible for their well-being. While empathy and compassion are important, Buddha's teachings remind us to maintain balance. You cannot pour from an empty cup, and taking on others' problems as your own will drain your energy and prevent you from being fully present. Practice supportive detachment. Be there for others, but recognize that their journey is theirs alone. By setting healthy boundaries, you can be more present for both yourself and others. Supporting others is noble, but it is crucial to remember that you are not responsible for their choices or actions. By maintaining your own emotional boundaries, you are better equipped to offer genuine help and guidance without becoming overwhelmed by their struggles. Remember, it is not selfish to prioritize your own well-being. It is necessary for maintaining balance and harmony in your life. Lesson 6. Comparing yourself to others. Comparison is often described as the thief of joy, and Buddha cautioned against the habit of constantly comparing ourselves to others. This only breeds jealousy and insecurity, preventing us from recognizing our own worth. When we focus on others' successes, we overlook our unique strengths and diminish our sense of self-worth. Instead, celebrate your own progress, however small, and remember that everyone's journey is different. The only person you should compare yourself to is who you were yesterday. Each person has their own unique path, filled with their own challenges and triumphs. By acknowledging your progress and growth, you can cultivate a sense of gratitude and contentment. Focus on your own journey and appreciate the beauty of your individuality rather than striving to meet someone else's standards. Lesson 7. Mindlessly consuming social media. In today's world, it's easy to fall into mindless scrolling on social media, losing hours of our day without even realizing it. Buddha taught, the mind is everything. What you think, you become. This applies to the content we consume online. Mindless consumption of social media can fill our minds with negativity and superficial comparisons, leading to feelings of inadequacy and disconnection. Be intentional with your use of social media. Seek content that uplifts and inspires you, and avoid the trap of endless scrolling. Use technology as a tool for learning, growth, and genuine connection, rather than a source of distraction or stress. Set boundaries for your screen time and engage in activities that enrich your life, such as spending time with loved ones, practicing mindfulness, or pursuing a hobby. By being conscious of your social media use, you can reclaim your time and use it in ways that truly benefit your well-being. Lesson 8. Seeking approval from others. Many of us look for approval from others to feel valued. Buddha reminds us, you yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. True self-worth comes from within, not from the validation of others. Instead of seeking approval from those around you, focus on cultivating self-love and acceptance. Embrace who you are, with all your strengths and flaws, and recognize that you are enough, just as you are. By doing so, you free yourself from the constant need for external validation. Learning to accept yourself without relying on others' opinions can be incredibly empowering. It allows you to make decisions that align with your values, rather than trying to fit into others' expectations. When you cultivate self-acceptance, you become more resilient and less affected by the opinions of others, allowing you to lead a more authentic and fulfilling life. Lesson 9. Striving for perfection. Buddha taught, there is no perfection in this world, only striving for it. The pursuit of perfection is often a futile endeavor that leads to stress and self-criticism. Instead of trying to be perfect, focus on progress and growth. Accept your imperfections as part of being human, and recognize that mistakes are opportunities for learning. By letting go of the need to be perfect, you allow yourself to experience life more fully and authentically without the burden of unrealistic expectations. Embracing imperfection also allows you to connect with others on a deeper level, as they can relate to your vulnerabilities and struggles. Life is not about being flawless. It's about learning, evolving, and finding joy in the journey. By shifting your focus from perfection to growth, you open yourself up to new experiences and allow yourself to enjoy the beauty of life's imperfections. Lesson 10. Holding on to unrealistic expectations. Buddha taught that attachment is the root of suffering, and unrealistic expectations are a form of attachment. When we hold on to rigid expectations about how life should be, we set ourselves up for disappointment and frustration. Instead, practice acceptance. Embrace life as it is, not as you wish it to be. Let go of the need for everything to go according to plan, and approach life with openness and curiosity. By releasing unrealistic expectations, you free yourself from unnecessary suffering and find greater contentment in the present moment. Life is full of uncertainties, and embracing this unpredictability allows you to adapt and grow. By letting go of rigid expectations, you create space for new opportunities and experiences that you may have otherwise missed. Acceptance does not mean complacency. It means being open to the flow of life and finding peace in the present, regardless of the circumstances. Lesson 11. Engaging in gossip. Buddha's wisdom encourages us to consider whether our words improve upon silence. Gossiping may seem harmless, but it often spreads negativity and damages trust. Instead of engaging in idle chatter about others, focus on cultivating positive and meaningful conversations. Speak with kindness, empathy, and intention. By avoiding gossip, you contribute to an environment of trust and respect, both for yourself and those around you. Choose words that uplift and inspire, and practice mindful communication that benefits everyone involved. Gossip not only harms others, but also impacts your own energy and mindset. By choosing to refrain from gossip and instead speaking words of positivity and compassion, you create an atmosphere of love and understanding. This shift not only improves your relationships, but also helps you develop a deeper sense of inner peace and fulfillment. If you found the insights shared in this video valuable, please support us by giving it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more content aimed at enhancing your well-being. We value your thoughts, so feel free to share your reflections in the comments below. And don't forget to activate the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. We believe that by making small, mindful changes in our lives, we can collectively create a more compassionate and harmonious world. Your journey towards inner peace and enlightenment starts with the choices you make today. Choose positivity, choose mindfulness, and choose to let go of what no longer serves you.